What's up, YouTube? Seven Rocks here. Got yet another deck profile for you guys. The name of the game is Shineball, Agent Shineball. I ran this at my locals and got destroyed. So why am I uploading this deck? Well, because I threw it together at the last minute. I was going to play the beatdown version, but I got the right cards, and I decided that I wanted to try this Shineball deck out. And I basically threw it together at the last minute and got owned. I didn't test it at all, nothing. So I'm gonna show you guys the do's and don'ts of this deck. Yeah. Let's see. Is that good? It's good. Alright. So, first of all, 3 Master Hyperion. Why is this guy so good? Because he's a boss. He's just amazing. Dark Arm Dragon of this deck. Get him out really easily. You can. A couple of nice plays you can do with him is use Venus with Earth, spam Shine Balls, get a level 9 synchro. Then if you got this guy in hand, you can remove one of the agents, drop him, and you basically have your opponents all basically done. It might not be dead yet, but it's only a matter of time. Next up, Splendid Venus, which should be a Christia, but I don't have $70 on me to spend on one card right now, because Christia, I think, is tied for the most expensive card in the game right now. I'm pretty sure. But I do like Splendid Venus because, first of all, your opponent monsters lose 500 attack and defense, which is pretty good, and your spells and traps can't be negated. So that's a pretty good effect. 3 Earth. Have to run 3 because Earth searches Venus. Also, Earth is a tuner. So you get Earth and Venus out, and you spam Shine Balls. And you sync for 5 or 6 or 7 or 9. Just whatever you feel like doing. I usually go for 9 because you get Trishula, which I don't have, so I have Mistworm. Mistworm's almost as good. But yeah, and Shine Ball. If you don't have Earth out, you pop one back, summon Birdman. 3 Birdman. Gotta run 3 Birdman. I love this guy. He's so cute. Look at him. He's just a cutie. So you can get level 6s and level 8s out really easily. Or rather, level 5s and level 8s out really easily. Or 6s too. If you go with Venus, 5, 6, 8 is usually what you do with Birdman. I usually go for 5 because I like to have my Venus out still, and in case if I go for 8 and they have something in their back row, I could overextend easily and lose all that stuff for nothing. So yeah, 3 Birdman because Birdman's a boss. 2 Herald of Orange Light, another tuner. So you can swap this guy out with Earth. Plus, he's an effect veiler, except better. Depending on your perspective, I guess, because he destroys the monster. So, if you effect veiler Trishula, I mean, the effect's negated, but Trishula's still there, and it's still a good card, even when it doesn't get its effect. So, Herald blows it up, which is really good. And 3 Jupiter, I like him just because he's a beater. 1800 attack. He can get over Stardust. Because of his effect, he gains 800. Or any other guy gets 800 too. So that's really good. You could even take one of these guys out for another, what's it called? Herald of Orange Light. I'm not going to, but tech choice. And an honest, because honest is honest. So it's pretty obvious. And I'll show you now where I started to go wrong with the deck. Because when I went in, I did not. So, that's the monsters. I think there are 21. So, when I went in, I had none of these Valhallas. I run 3. I don't know if I'm a bad player because I run these. Because, I don't know. Thing is, if you get out your Earth, right? Let's see. Okay. You get out your Earth. You get Venus to your hand. Well, big deal. You can't summon it. So, your Earth's sitting there, vulnerable as can be, and probably gonna get destroyed. Next turn, you get your Venus out, and you spam Shineballs. Well, big deal. You can't synchro. With this, you normal summon Earth, pop Venus to your hand, special summon Venus, and spam Shineballs. And you get a level 9 synchro in 1 turn. As opposed to where if you don't run any of these, you can't do that. So, that's why I really like Valhalla. And I just almost dropped all my cards. Brilliant. And the reason I didn't have Valhalla in here, because I had run these things. Cards from the Sky. I had 3 of them. And I've come to realize that Cards from the Sky is nowhere near as good as anybody thinks it is. Why? You can't special summon, you can't conduct your battle phase, you just ditch a card and draw 2 cards. Big deal. If you don't have anything on your field, if you're stuck, this card is a total dead draw. So 1 is perfect. In a month and a half, this is going to be switched with Duality. I'll put a couple more in there. So Duality is 10 times better than this card. 100 times better than this card. I don't know. I just don't like this card. But you need to run 1 because, you know, you just need to run 1. 2 MST. Duh. Monster Reborn. Grenade. Smashing Ground. Book of Moon. That's it for the spells. Traps. What do we got? Turn from the Different Dimension. This card, I like this card. Because with Hyperion, you remove a play a lot of monsters. So just get them back if you're gonna take a whole bunch of damage from your opponent. Just get these back. Yep. Torrential, obviously. Deep Prison. I like Deep Prison a lot. I like annoying my opponent, removing stuff from play. Mirror Force, Solemn, Compulse, and 2 Bottomless. These could be warnings. Warnings obviously better, but Bottomless removes it from play. So I kind of like that. So that's the traps. And now I'll show you extra deck. A Magical Android for your level 5. Obviously get Librarian, but Librarians are super hard to find. So level 6 is Gaia. And this should be Brionic. I don't have Brionic, so crappy Iron Chain Dragon. Yeah, level 7s, Black Rose, Ancient Fairy, Scrap Dragon, or Scrap Archfiend, sorry. I like Scrap Archfiend because he can run over stuff. 8s, Colossal, Stardust, and a Mistworm because you really screw over your opponent when you drop this guy, or Trishula. It just takes 2 Shineballs, Earth, Venus. Bam, you got this guy. 3 of your opponent's cards are gone. And if you have a Master Hyperion, or 2 in hand, you can remove the Earth and the Venus special Hyperion and make even more damage. That might be OTK. if you can do that. Let's see, 25, 60. Oh, snap. That's I think that's 100 points less than an OTK. I think that's 79. A missed worm and 2 Hyperion's attacking. That'd be 60, 12, 79, yeah. So, if you had one more card on the field, OTK. So, that's almost an OTK. If your opponent's at 100 life points, he's pretty much done. So, anyway, that's the deck. I like it like this. I hated it before. You need to run Valhallas. At least 2. Just because Valhalla's such a good card. If you're stuck with a Hyperion in hand and you have nothing in the graveyard or Venus or anything, you can just special summon. Because Hyperion is not like Dark Arm Dragon in the way that it can only be special summoned by having exactly 3. You don't need an agent. You can just special summon Hyperion, which is really good. Anyway, that's the deck. This video was really long. I am sorry about that. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.